So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Yeah. What you mean it's no transfer of ownership on these properties? Champ on the internet talking about he spent $402 million on these properties. I'm hoping this is not somebody just caught Floyd Mayweather slipping. He said he owned them properties with no...
Bill Haney recently revealed that he had recordings of a private phone call with Floyd Mayweather, which immediately sparked major attention across the boxing world. According to Haney, Floyd personally reached out to him asking for help during what appears to be a difficult situation. This revelation came as a shock to many fans, considering Mayweather's reputation as one of the wealthiest and most successful fighters in history. The idea that such a dominant figure might be dealing with serious behind-the-scenes problems created a wave of curiosity and speculation. Haney's claims not only raised questions about Floyd's current circumstances, but also added tension to their already complicated relationship. Interview 2. Before sharing details about the phone call, Bill Haney had already stirred controversy by posting a video that appeared to mock Floyd Mayweather. In that video, Haney referenced ongoing rumors about financial struggles and possible legal issues surrounding Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright. In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying like that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
Suggested that Floyd had left the United States to avoid dealing with these problems, which added more fuel to the speculation. Haney's tone was both sarcastic and confrontational, as he told Floyd to stop hiding and face the situation directly. This public criticism made it clear that their relationship had gone beyond simple disagreement and had entered a much more personal and public conflict.
Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm gonna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, champ. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
Okay. So it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. I think we got about an hour to play. I'd say have them at the airport about 10:40.
Among those questioning Mayweather's claims is Chael Sonnen, who has openly disputed the idea that Mayweather earned $350 million from a single event. According to Sonnen, the largest payday he believes Mayweather received is closer to $60 million, a figure that, while still enormous, falls significantly short of the claims being made. His comments highlight a growing skepticism within the combat sports community, where analysts and insiders are beginning to examine the gap between Mayweather's public statements and what they believe to be more realistic financial figures.
Could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Mayweather's constant emphasis on wealth raises an important question. What truly motivates these bold financial claims? While some see it as simple promotion, others believe it reflects a deeper need to maintain an image of financial invincibility. His brand has always been built around the idea that he is untouchable, not just in the ring but financially as well. Yet when figures like Chael Sonnen challenge these numbers, it forces a closer look at whether maintaining that image has become more important than the accuracy of the claims themselves. This tension between perception and reality continues to fuel discussion about how Mayweather manages both his reputation and his finances.
Gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million. They just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million.
Throughout his career, Mayweather has made it clear that money has always been a primary focus, sometimes even more important than legacy. His famous statement, "Nothing in this world is for free," reflects a mindset driven by constant financial growth and opportunity. While this approach has made him one of the richest athletes in history, it has also led some critics to question whether his focus on wealth has overshadowed his achievements in boxing. For many observers, the question remains, has the pursuit of money taken priority over cementing his place as the greatest fighter of all time?
Does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
You're getting emotional now.
No, not at all. No, I'm thinking. I'm always thinking. How can I get better? How can our company grow? How can I continue to teach people around me how to fish? And I don't want to fish for them.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when we were younger. We used to
look up to Floyd.
What's he teaching the guys growing up? Oh, spunk your money on
casino, dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he'd come back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is.
Floyd also mentioned that he still had ongoing commitments, including luxury bookings and scheduled meetings, which added to his financial pressure. Haney pointed out that not long ago, Floyd had been the one offering help to others, including himself. Now the roles appeared to have reversed, which made the situation even more surprising. Instead of quietly supporting him, Haney chose to address the issue publicly, even mocking Floyd during an Instagram live session. This public reaction showed that their relationship had clearly broken down and that tensions were now.
We've been building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my...
Interview 7. The tension between Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather became even more evident during a live video conversation where both sides exchanged direct and heated words. They discussed topics such as Floyd's undefeated boxing record, Devin Haney's past sparring experiences with him, and personal disagreements that had built up over time. The conversation felt intense but also familiar, as both men spoke openly without holding back. It showed that their relationship still had a level of comfort, but it was now overshadowed by conflict and rivalry. Interview.
You were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager. Yeah. He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over. Yeah. The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does.
He had previously trained at Mayweather's gym and was once seen as closely connected to Floyd. However, after choosing to move forward independently, the relationship between the camps became strained. Floyd shifted his focus toward promoting fighters like Gervonta Davis, while Bill Haney began criticizing Floyd for not giving back to the community. He even claimed that Devin had achieved more at a young age compared to Floyd at the same stage of his career, which added another layer to their rivalry.
They got their own jet. You always got to tip your pilots no matter what. I don't care if it's a couple hundred, a couple thousand, you got to tip your pilots. Now today, I got to tip my pilots 1,000 apiece because it was kind of rough.
Even after retiring from professional boxing, Mayweather continues to generate substantial income through exhibition fights. These events, while not official competitions, have become highly profitable ventures. However, critics argue that facing non-traditional opponents, such as Logan Paul, is driven more by financial reward than competitive ambition. This has led to ongoing debates about whether these fights enhance or diminish his legacy as one of boxing's greatest athletes.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100?
Logan Paul himself has openly criticized Mayweather, suggesting that his choice of opponents is heavily influenced by financial gain rather than a desire to face true competition. This perspective reflects a broader criticism that Mayweather's post-retirement activities are centered around profit rather than passion for the sport. For many fans, this raises concerns about how his legacy will ultimately be remembered.
40s now, still fighting these random people in random places. Yeah. For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains? That's a depreciating asset. Yeah. Get yourself something that'll hold value. Yeah. Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
Chael Sonnen has also suggested that Mayweather's financial situation may not only depend on how much he earns, but also on how much he spends. According to Sonnen, Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle could be consuming a large portion of his wealth, potentially forcing him to rely on exhibition fights to maintain that lifestyle. This idea introduces a different perspective, one where financial success is balanced against ongoing expenses.
No, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, I mean, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to be broke.
Snoop Dogg offered a more philosophical view, drawing a distinction between being rich and being truly wealthy. While Mayweather has undoubtedly earned massive sums of money, Snoop emphasized that real wealth comes from preserving and managing those resources over time. His comments highlight a key difference between displaying wealth and sustaining it for the future.
Where did you get that business sense? Because you surpassed everybody in boxing and sports and everything in general. I'm watching you as like, you bigger than the NFL franchise.
Every time I got around my billionaire buddies, I was more like, it's cool to come over your house, but I need a house like this. It's cool to ride on your yacht, but I need a yacht like this. It's cool to ride on your jet, but I want a jet like this. And I said, no, I don't want to ride on yours. You show me how to get it. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it. Once they show me how to get it, then I can install it in my children.
It's a bloodline thing.
Yes. It's about wealth. I'm no longer rich.
Chris Eubanks Sr. added another layer to the discussion by challenging Mayweather's claims of being the greatest fighter. He argued that earning the most money does not automatically make someone the best in the sport. His perspective reflects the ongoing debate between financial success and sporting legacy, two elements that do not always align.
Mayweather Jr. He says he's the best ever. Has anyone accounted for this observation? I've never seen him lose. You only know a man in how he accepts defeat. So I can't score him. But certainly, the fact that my own child chose him to be a role model over me, the dad, the gentleman. Yeah, he's a playboy. Because that's what he represents. He has clubs, or he had clubs, and he shows bling. Well, this is how I'm living. I wear a dress. And for a bit of humor.
The situation became even more complicated when Logan Paul claimed that Mayweather failed to pay him the $3 million he was promised for their exhibition fight. This dispute, combined with rumors of financial trouble, has fueled speculation about Mayweather's financial practices. His attempts to downplay the issue have only intensified doubts, leaving many questioning how he manages large financial commitments.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know.
When asked directly about Logan Paul's claims, Mayweather addressed the issue during an appearance on the Pivot podcast. He described the situation as a simple delay, portraying it as a minor timing issue rather than a serious problem. While his response aimed to calm the controversy, it did little to fully eliminate the doubts surrounding the situation.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit, we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so you know, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, you know? And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when a table is turned. Right. You know, look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the table is turned, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
Joe Rogan offered a final observation, noting that Mayweather is one of the few athletes who openly showcases his wealth without hesitation. However, with increasing rumors about financial instability, these displays are beginning to take on a different meaning. What was once seen as a symbol of success is now being viewed by some as an attempt to maintain an image that may not fully reflect reality. As the speculation continues to grow, the line between perception and truth becomes increasingly blurred, leaving the boxing world watching closely for what happens next.
Person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his.
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water, and then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. I mean, the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home.
And with all of these developments unfolding, the story is far from over. The discussion surrounding Mayweather's finances, legacy, and decisions continues to evolve, keeping fans, critics, and analysts fully engaged. As new information emerges, one thing remains certain: the spotlight on Mayweather has not faded, and the questions surrounding his financial empire are only getting louder.